Hello everyone. Welcome to my iPodcast, brought to you by Academic YouTuber Malaysia. Joining me is my co-host, Mr. Alex. Hi, Mr. Alex. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Miss Daphne. It's great to be here. You're right. Bullying is a serious problem that many students face, and it can affect their confidence and even their mental health.
Some people think it's just a small joke, but for the person who is being bullied, it can be really painful.
In schools, we often see different types of bullying. There's physical bullying, like hitting or pushing, verbal bullying, like teasing or name calling, and cyberbullying, which happens through phones or social media. For example, physical bullying includes hitting or pushing. Verbal bullying involves calling names or making insults. Social bullying means excluding someone from a group. And cyberbullying happens online through messages, social media, or even group chats.
Yes, and it's also important to talk about the bullies themselves. Sometimes, students who bully others are actually facing problems too. Maybe they feel ignored, stressed, or want attention. That doesn't make bullying okay, but it reminds us to help them change, not just punish them.
As teachers and friends, we have to be more alert. If we notice someone becoming quiet, losing confidence, or avoiding school, it might be a sign they are being bullied. We need to show them that it's okay to speak up, and that help is available.
I agree. And sometimes teachers or parents don't even notice, because students keep quiet. What are some signs we can look for to know if a student is being bullied?
Good question. Some common signs include sudden changes in mood or behavior, avoiding school or pretending to be sick, losing interest in studies or hobbies, missing belongings or torn clothes, becoming quiet or withdrawn. If teachers or parents notice these, they should talk gently to the student. Sometimes, just listening can make a big difference.
That's a good point. I think communication is the key. Now, let's talk about what schools can do. How can teachers and school leaders create a safer environment?
There are several steps schools can take. First, create a clear anti-bullying policy and make sure every student understands it. Second, teachers should promote kindness and empathy through classroom activities. Third, schools can set up peer support groups, where older students help younger ones feel included and supported. And lastly, schools must take every report seriously. Even small issues should not be ignored.
I love the idea of peer support. Students often feel more comfortable talking to other students first. Now, let's talk about the bystanders. Those who see bullying but are not directly involved. What should they do?
That's a great question, Ms. Daphne. Bystanders play a powerful role. If they speak up or report what they see, bullying can stop faster. They can tell a teacher or counselor, support the victim privately, avoid spreading rumors or laughing at the bully's actions. Sometimes, one brave person standing up can change the entire situation.
That's inspiring. It reminds me that silence can sometimes protect the bully instead of the victim. Before we end, Mr. Alex, what advice would you give to students who are bullied?
I would tell them, you are not alone. Please talk to someone you trust, a teacher, counselor, or parent. Don't blame yourself. And remember, bullying says more about the bully than about you. You deserve to feel safe and respected also. Stay connected with positive friends. Having supportive people around you really helps you heal.
That's a wonderful message, Mr. Alex. And before we wrap up, one final question. How can parents help prevent bullying at home?
Parents can help by creating open communication at home. Ask your children how their day was, who they sat with at lunch, and how they feel at school. If parents show love, patience, and understanding, children are more likely to share when something goes wrong. And just as important, teach children kindness. Empathy starts at home.
Beautifully said, Mr. Alex. Thank you so much for joining today's podcast and sharing your valuable insights. To all listeners, remember, bullying is never acceptable. Let's all work together to make our schools safe, supportive, and happy for everyone. Thank you for listening to AI Podcast, Bullying in School. See you in the next episode.